Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, the reports this past week has definitely been a mixed bag. The northern half of the state, or the northeastern portion of the state, has definitely produced far more fish than what the southeastern half has really done, and I think it really relates to the weather that we've been seeing. A lot of storms across the southeast and the east central part of the state, and I think that definitely has affected the bite. As far as the lakes up in the northeast, some of those lakes that have been producing some nice walleyes include Waubay, and you talk about quality. The quality has definitely improved in Waubay. A lot of 26s, 27s, 28s, even reports of 30 and 31-inch walleye being caught at Waubay. But you still have to, go through some of the smaller fish, but really the quality has picked up of late. Elsewhere, Pius has been doing really well. Opitz and Bitter, again, the quantity has been great. The quality, not so much. You got to sort quite a bit. Probably every 15 to 20 fish you catch, you get maybe one keeper. But again, a lot of good action up in those two lakes. Goose, Kempeska, Dry Lake by Clark has been doing really well. Clear and Buffalo, a whole assortment of fish being caught at Buffalo. Indian Springs, Long Lake in Cottington County, and Reitz and Enemy Swim have all been producing walleyes this past week. Down the southeastern part of the state, some of the lakes that have been doing fairly well this past week have been Albert and 81 Ponds. Dry Lake by Willow Lake continues to do well. Sinai, Ponset, Oakwood have all tapered off a little bit, and again, I think that has mainly been due to the storms that we've seen lately. Thompson and Henry really slowed up this past week. But then also guys have been doing fairly well at George WPA, especially from shore and during the evening hours. Elsewhere, Vermilion and Twin have been producing fish. And what have guys been using to get the walleyes up in the northeast as well as down the southeast? A lot of guys now are switching over to using swim baits, especially throwing them into the shallow waters, and then also throwing crankbaits into the shallow. Whether or not you're talking about the Rapala Shadow Rap or the Rapala X-Rap have all produced some nice sized fish lately, and then also pulling spinners along the weed edge have worked really well. Well, folks, the crappie bite has definitely tapered off in most areas, and again, I think it's mainly due to the weather, but some lakes that have been producing some nice sized crappie lately include Reitz, Pickerel, Buffalo, and Vermilion, as well as Thompson. And I was on Thompson on Sunday with my wife and daughter. We caught a few crappies there, and what were we using to catch those crappies? We were using the Northland Thumper Crappie King, Shiny Hiney, and then also pulling spinners. The crappie were hitting spinners with live bait, whether or not it be crawlers, minnows, or leeches. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos from this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And speaking of that, we will draw for the month of June, that winter, coming up with the next report. And folks, as we approach the 4th of July holiday, I really wanted to take this time to really thank each and every one of you for coming by here to the store and also watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your business, and I don't think people say that often enough, but I truly, truly appreciate all the business that you give to us here at Dakota Angler. Stop on by here at the store for the 4th of July holiday. Get your supplies, whatever you need, whether or not it be tackle, live bait, we have it. If not, give us a call. If you can't make it to the store, give us a call at 605-336-9132. But from all of us to all of you, have a great 4th and make it be a safe holiday. Well, folks, that's this week's 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on, and we'll see you next time. And again, thanks for watching.